machine will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the night inning, there ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, hear them scream, okay, it's a dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a handout, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just...
Well, that's that done, isn't it? Righty then, what are we all here for? Let's see if I can remember how to do this. It's been a little while since I've done a stream. Let's get this mic sorted out there. Why is that not showing up? Yeah, there it is. It's showing up now. Fandiddly-tastic. Welcome, one and all, to some Bloomcraft. Today's plan is actually fairly simple. First of all, it involves me getting both chats up so I can see both chats. Then it involves me taking my streaming software and throwing it over onto that screen so I can see that as well and make sure that we are all good. So today I actually want to just take some time to chill out on the Bloomcraft server. It's not something that I do very often. It's actually stream from the server. Yeah, and that's kind of something that I want to do today. I got a few plans for what I want to kind of achieve while we're here. And I'm just going to make sure my volume's good. Yes, it is. So, first thing I kind of want to do is I want to sort out some of the roads here within the village. Because right now we don't have any roads. And I feel like not having roads really does hinder the whole sort of progress that you want to make when it comes to actually building up your own sort of land. So we definitely need to get those roads in and get some of the streets paved in. Also, my Nether highway is it's a tunnel, okay? It's a tunnel, and it needs to change. We need to do some work on that. But more importantly than that, well, actually, no, not more importantly than that. We need to sleep soon because it's going to go night. I turn my clouds off. Where are my clouds? I used to play a lot with clouds off, but then I kind of like the new pattern that they put in. Especially if you can kind of like find the creeper face. But since they sort of like changed up how the clouds look within Minecraft, I kind of like them now. But I take them off when I'm doing screenshots so I can get a good image to remove the blue sky and put the sort of like the Bloomcraft logo behind it. I think it looks really, really good. And that's kind of like what I want to do. Right then, enough of that chit chat. We need to start kind of work on some of the things that I want to achieve. And first of all, like to do the Nether highway, I actually want to turn my attention to my base before we start there. Because a lot of the things you can see here, like we use nether brick, and this is like 4 netherite, or nether rack, sorry, smelted down that makes that. And I kind of want to try something, because I can never remember like which way it is. Now we should have some iron and some sticks. Yeah, because to get the nether rack, what we need is, we obviously need words. Words are difficult. I don't actually have that on. Okay. Maybe I do. So, to get a lot of netherite, I need... Oh, nether brick. I need words. Words are escaping me right now. You know what? Have some Pepsi Max Cherry. We gamers game. Right then. So, to get a lot of the nether brick that I need to smelt down the netherrack. And to smelt down the netherrack, I need some sort of auto smelter. But, like, there's some way that you can do it with the rails going across. And I don't need a big auto smelter, but I do want a reasonable one. But I can never remember if the auto smelter has to go east to west or north to south. And we are facing east. I think it's east to west, like how the rails run, because the rails run kind of weird within Minecraft. And so I want to put it coming off of this room here. I feel like here's like a good spot. But where does that sort of poke me out on the other side? Let's just take this out so I can have a look. That puts me like right on the cusp of this tower, and I don't want that. There really isn't a middle sort of section, but there is a middle point here. There's like no middle sort of turret pillar thing, but there is a middle block there, so maybe we can just sort of use that. And this is something that I'm designing on the fly. We're not going to design this in like Matica and import it. This is something that we are going to design kind of like on the fly and hope that it works. So we need to get rid of some of this design for now. And I feel like I should have everything within the base already that I need to make this. If not, we can go ahead and just take a little run out and about. Have I got my bed on me? I do. It's just me and Oito on at the minute. Oh, 45 deaths, my friend. That's a lot. What you been up to? What you been up to? Okay, while we wait for the clouds to go, I want to just check this is all finished. Yes. I feel like there should have been something in that. I'm pretty sure I didn't take all of my bone meal out. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Just wasn't paying enough attention. So, where did my bed go? There's my bed. Right, so first of all, I want to try and build that auto smelter. Get an auto smelter up and running. Then we can move on to clearing out the area for my nether tunnel. Then we can put a bunch of the proceeds of that, the netherrack, into the auto smelter. Maybe it's not nearly nighttime. Maybe it's just a storm. Hello, Edge. I see clearly now. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the sub. I really do appreciate that. I hope you stick around the channel. We are on the Bloomcraft server here. And I do kind of want to sleep, but I don't feel like it's night. I feel like it just might be a storm. So maybe we get into some of the crafting of what I need to get for this. I should have some cobblestone in my storage here. There we go. And I'm going to need, I think, like 16 furnaces might be it. And then we need chests. Yeah, 33 chests will do. Iron. Go ahead and throw that down. And I need to make sure that this works the way I'm intending it to work before I even really start to do too much within this, because it may be that the rails have to run north to south. My base is good. Thank you very much. I put a lot of a lot of work into it. It takes a lot of time. At least better than me. I feel like I'm still short of quite a lot of people, but I'm the kind of builder I like to take things and run with it. Like, one thing I'm trying to do with this base is draw your eye to specific points and away from other points. You know, if we take a look at this build, like, I like the front of the build, but if you take a look at the side's not that impressive. The side's just a roof. And I kind of want to put buildings in front of it so that the roof doesn't have to be overly detailed. It's the buildings in front of it that's going to draw your eye. It's just an idea that I'm playing around with, and I hope it works out the way that I'm intending it to. And I am sitting on 3 deaths, so I'm hoping that I don't add to that today. I think I'm one of the lowest death members on the server. So. If we put like a chest here, this will be the chest that all of the items come into. So it'll be like hopper, 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 hopper. That's okay. And then we put the furnaces on the hopper. It's been a while since I've made one of these. I'm trying to recall from memory. Then we need one going into the back for the fuel, if memory serves. And this is the one where I need to test things. So we need like rail, rail, rail. I mean, it is going in that way. So, I mean, that should work, right? We might need to bump this along one. Well, let's get the rest of this line in. I want there to be 8 on a line. And then we could throw these down like so. Put the additional ones in the back. Oh, I'm out of uppers. Oh, no, I'm still out of uppers. Right, we need a few more uppers. What am I building? Well, on the schedule today, I'm building an auto smelter. I want to add in some of the pathways around my base, and I'm using a mixture of bone blocks and nether brick for the pathways. So smelting a lot of netherrack is something I'm going to be doing a lot. So I kind of want to build one of these old school smelters. I really like I like the way these work over the big redstone contraptions, and I'm not a redstoner, so the simpler the mechanical build is for me, the better. And that's something that we've got going on here, I'm hoping. I mean, it's going to be a lot more efficient than the previous inception of this, which is right over here. That was a quick, right? Like this old school thing. Need something a bit more efficient than that. That takes a bit too long. And then if I get this done, I'm going to jump into the nether and do some of the nether highways, but we'll just see what time is like. I'm going to need a few more hoppers. You know what, they're all just going to become hoppers at this point. Because I need to figure out and make sure that I can build this east to west and it's not north to south that this has to go. I remember there being something like that. So we'll just switch this over for a pillar for now. And that should be right. I don't actually need a block there. We need a block here, 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 here. And then rail, 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 rail. Because I believe what I need not to happen is I need this rail to continue along the side and then a different rail to go along the top. So yeah, it looks like we can build this way. Although I do need a few more rails. Not that that's the end of the world. Where's my rails? They were right there, weren't they? And then I need 4 minecarts, I feel like. That's not a minecart. Minecarts, that isn't it. It's not very often that I make minecarts in this game. There we go. There's 4 minecarts. And we need powered rails, which means I need redstone and gold. I don't actually have any gold. I guess I just haven't smelted any down. That's the smoker, not the smelter, so that's not as efficient as I'd like it to be. That's alright, that'll do. Redstone, me, X, you okay? Yeah, I feel the same way with redstone. I can turn on a redstone lamp. That's the extent of my redstone abilities. Okay, right now I'm just proof of concept in this, and I can't do anything until I get the gold. I can make the lever, though. We need the lever. That's something we can do. Now, this is a design that I used to make in a lot of my older worlds, but it's been a long time since I've had the need for an auto smelter of this extent, so I'm hoping that I can kind of remember everything that I need from it from memory. How do you make powered rails? I think it's 6 gold, isn't it? And then we should see the powered rail. Yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. This isn't going to sit on dirt when it's done. Right now it's just a proof of concept. I'm betting that I could bring that down. Like, will that connect? That will connect, yes. Okay, cool. Although, that's going to make that a bit more awkward, so let's get rid of that for now. Put that there. And it's a minecart with a chest I need, not a minecart. So let's go and grab. I think I turned all of my chests into... Yes, I did. I turned all of my chests. Let's go for spruce wood. Turned all of my chests into hoppers. Okay, there's a chest. So minecart and chest, I believe, is just that. Yes. Ah! I remember the recipe. That never happens. So, in theory, this should go there. We should put a lever here. Does that not power? I feel like it does power it. Yeah. But it does get stuck there. I mean, that's not the problem. The problem is, you know, we can rectify this. I feel like if we just add a block there, that should do a return. Let's see. No. Okay. I feel like I know what we need to do. And it starts by tearing this whole thing down. The good news is that it works the way I am intending it to work. There's just a few oversights that I have made. So we'll rectify those oversights now. By moving this along. Like that. Did anything fall into the hoppers? No. Okay, that should be enough. Then we can drag the furnaces over this way. Where we go? What? 4. Yeah, that's 9. 8, I feel, is definitely the magic number. How did you get placed like that? Bad hopper. More redstone is needed, I think. Yes. Redstone knowledge is needed. I need a degree in mumbology. Let's go and grab some tough. Because it's tough, you know. So throw that down there. I am Indian, so in India it is 12:45. I need to leave, but I don't want to. My English is so... No, mate, that's totally fine. I understand, you know. Playing on this SMP like I do, like everybody on this SMP is from different parts of the world. So everybody's on at different times, and it's just one of those things, you know. You can't really be helped. You know, if it's 12:45 at night, man, you gotta sleep. You gotta sleep. Okay, let's try this. Throw a lever down there. Then powered rail here. Then regular rail. Why are you Stop turning. I don't want you to turn. Is that doing something? Like, it wasn't turning earlier when we did this on the other one. Is it turning because these are up here now? Do I have to, like, lay these separately? Okay, we definitely don't want those to connect. Yeah, if we do that, it's fine. It works. See you next stream. Bye. Okay, thank you very much for checking out the stream, man. I really do appreciate it. Hope you sleep well. So we'll bring this down here. And then, like, I want to put the lever there. I feel like that's a good place for the lever. And then can we take that up? And now hopefully this is enough to stop it. This puts us like right in the center of the doorway, which is kind of where I want it to be. So that works out. Now the question is, do you go up and do you come back? You do. I feel like the speed up there is, bye my friend. I feel like the speed up there is going to get caught. Like, we're definitely going to get a uneven distribution of coal across the different furnaces. But I don't think that's the end of the world, you know? I don't feel like that's the end of the world. So, you are not welcome. Hey, don't put me on fire! Do I look like I want to be on fire? This Minecrafter is on fire. Oh. Oh. I was on fire. I wasn't happy to be on fire. Then I was happy to be on fire. Then I wasn't happy to be unfired. I was unfireified. They unfired me. How dare they unfire me? So we've got the first rail done. Now we need to get the second rail done. And I had a feeling that was going to be a little bit of a problem. But if we do that, it shouldn't be a problem. So, is that the center again? Yeah, that is the center. Right then. Grab you. Throw you down. We don't really technically need that. Now, we need to get up there so I can deal with the other side. I'll take you to the other side. I'm out of tough. I've got to have some more tough bricks. I can't be out of tough. Huh. Do you know, I've been playing 7 Days to Die. I thought I was a freaking direwolf then. Not a direwolf. Where's my stone cutter? Might need to go mining. We might very well need to do that. So, let's get up here and do the exact same that we did over there, which is throw that down, grab a lever. Can I, like, if I put the lever here, will that power, like, both of those? I feel like it won't. No. I mean, okay. We can work out on, like, the fine pruning of this once we've got the actual design in place. So we need another minecart and hopper. There we go. That should take care of that. Throw that down there. And then I'm one lever short, but I made 4. So I feel like one may have made it into the furnaces. Some rails made it into the furnaces. I'm pretty sure I made 4 levers. Yeah. Maybe I'm going crazy. Let's throw some levers down. There we go. They are working perfectly. Going back and forth, just how we want. Now, I can turn that on if I put that there, which works better. So I imagine, like... Oh. Oh, right, yeah, it's not on. Needs a little bit of a push if it stops there, though. Yeah, does that work? That one doesn't work. So that one... Alrighty, I see what I did. I see what I did. This one needs to go up a block. Okay, there we go. And I think, like, the solution to this... Sort of stopping, because it's getting caught on this one here. If we remove this one, throw this one down, then throw the minecart and chest back down on that one, then we shouldn't really have a problem unless it gets... Like, unless it stops. Which could be a problem. I mean, I can't power this block and put another... Like, I could technically power this block, I suppose. If we were to put a powered rail there and just, for simplicity's sakes, throw down a lever there, that does give it the power that it needs. And then if we were to turn it off, turn them both off, we should see that return to us. Yeah, there we go. Right then. Let's get some testing done. So I've got, somewhere in one of these chests... did I actually give one? Like, I swear I had, like, one that was for kelp. Did I put kelp into a different chest? I could have sworn that I had one for kelp. What did I do with my kelp? This is like one I was using for a dump chest. Like, I know I have kelp. I thought I put it in here. I mean, I know we've got the boat bandits on the server. Have you got the kelp bandits now? Is that something that's a thing that I just somehow missed? Oh, it's not the end of the world. We'll go and grab a little bit of kelp. We could use bamboo. I know bamboo is a source of... Well, not a source of food. It's a source of fuel for the furnaces. But, like, I thought I had kelp. Oh, no. Where are you? Like, no, thank you, Mr. Trident Boy. You now realize I managed to get a grand total of 7 kelp. Okay, we're gonna, like, spiral around this guy. Try and take him out. There we go. Did he leave us his trident? What? Oh no, there's 2 of them. That's not fair. I apologize. My dog is barking in the background. At the worst possible time as well. Not 1 trident boy, there was 2 trident boys. Okay. Second trident boy, we're going in. Nope. Like, what was that? I mean, what were they doing out here? I'm busy. And he's here throwing his trident around. Unacceptable work, I tell you. It's unacceptable. And a poor fish got caught in the crossfire. That poor salmon. And I didn't even get a trident from all of that. I am very deeply offended. Okay, so far we've got like 9 kelp. Maybe I didn't grow as much kelp as I thought I did. Yeah, there's not a lot of kelp here. We might not be able to do the kelp method like I was thinking. I mean, I'll grow some more kelp here. I'll put some more down. Oh! We've got enough for testing purposes. I'll use a bit of bamboo. I'll use a bit of bamboo for fuel. Because my plan is to lace the bottom of the river with kelp so that I've got a kelp farm. A manual one at that. We should probably build an automated one. Maybe that's something I can do in my next Bloomcraft episode. I'm trying to figure out what the next kind of goal of Bloomcraft episode is. There's lots of projects that I want to work on. It's just a case of which project is the right project to work on. We've got a Christmas village, and I'm coming up with a Christmas build for that I want to put in there. So that's probably going to be my next episode. But a kelp farm is definitely going to be in the works. I feel like I need one. We don't really have any sort of like fuel farm from what I'm aware of on the server. So this should be proof of concept though. If we throw the bamboo into the bottom one, I do believe the bamboo is a fuel. Throw the kelp into the top one. Go ahead and fuel those up. We see that, oh, the last one doesn't turn on. Why does the last one not turn on? It's not getting fuel. That's what it's not getting. Now, it's likely we did run out of fuel. But it's also a possibility that because we've got this powered rail here, this block is powered, it could be locking this hopper. That is a possibility. So I might have to... I mean... what are my options there? I think before I start troubleshooting it, we should probably sleep. We could always extend the rail by 1. That wouldn't be the end of the world. Let's see. Because if I extend the rail by 1, that puts it going into the wall. Let's turn the system off first. It would be nice to have this all linked up to 1 lever, but I think like that would just be a simplistic like. I think logically we need it all cut up to 2, so I've got 1 for the fuel and 1 not for the fuel. Because like that's on the side, so maybe... so it wasn't getting fuel. Because that's not going in. And let me see, can I sneak into there? Yeah. Like that's 1 overlay. That's up there, isn't it? Should be the same as this being there. Does that fix the issue? That fixes the issue. Wow. Okay. I guess it just depends where you power the block from. I'm not a redstone expert. I barely ever do it with redstone. But hey, if it works, it works. So yeah, that's that smelting down. And everything should end up in this chest. That should be a lot quicker. Okay. Now all I got to do is kind of repeat that design on the other side. Let's go and grab some more powered rails. Which are... I probably should get some background music in the future for the stream. That would probably be nice. Actually, I don't even know if I've got any going. No, I don't. Okay. Powered rails. And I'm going to need some more levers. And I'm going to need a little bit more tough. Like, do I have any that I mined out that I just didn't use? I got 16 pieces. That's not going to be enough. We could always just quickly run into the mine to grab some, you know. That wouldn't take forever. Now, put my rockets away, didn't I? Yes. I need a little bit. About a couple of stacks. That should take, you know, not long at all. Not long at all. Feel like I just ate 2 seconds ago. So these are the mines, very luxurious, as you can tell. Everything looks stupendously awesome. I mean, the detail in these walls alone took me hours to come up with the idea. You won't find mines like this on any other server. I mean, these are truly my best work. Yep. Totally my best work. You ain't gonna find me saying that's not it. Let me feel. I feel like we're too high up on the camera. Okay. Drink time. Aha! This is this is it. So, earlier today I was recording an episode of the Hardcore series, My Forever World. And I remembered what this looked like. And I went down to my mines and I was looking for this, but I was like, where's my tough vein that I've been mining out? And I found one. I was like, this doesn't look right. I remember it being slightly different. And now I remember why it's slightly different. I was in the wrong stuff. I was in the wrong world altogether. But we'll just grab like a couple of stacks of this. I don't need too much of it. This is not a mining stream. This is a building stream. Mining is best done when listening to some really cool heavy metal music. This is just tough mining, you know. Let's see. Three stacks should be enough. Not one of those ones. That's the. That is the staircase up there. We kind of need that one. So I'm trying to get streams more into the routine. I'm hoping for like 3 times a week. Stream once a week from each of the different series that I do on the channel at the minute. I think that'll be a good idea. Do some mindless building within Minecraft. Do a bit of horde every night. Don't put the shovel away. Put the tough away. It's a tough decision. I can understand the tough dilemma you must face. But the shovel must not be put away. We must have the shovel at all times. The spade is a spade and not a shovel. Yes. There we go. Okay, that should be more than enough tough. Now throw your tough into the sky. Yeet it down. Oh, don't leave it behind. Yeet it down like you do. Can we just jump out the mine? Nope. Does this look like a good place to fly? No. So jump. I mean, I know this is an amazing mine and everything, and I probably should have installed a staircase at some point. You know, hindsight 2020. You know. No. Just no more flyy. More jumpy. I will take the elytra off you if you keep trying to fly. And I will put you in the elytra not working corner. He's flying again. My character is broke. I've had numbers on the side of my mouse for years now, and I've only just started getting used to using them. And it's all thanks to 7 Days to Die, because I have my main weapon in my number 1 slot. And in that game, you know, 2 or 3 hits and you're gone. So being able to switch is literally the difference, and I've got this kind of reputation that I just, for some reason, don't die in that game. Where was the flyy action? Okay, you listen to me. You were down in that mine, and you were flyy. And now I want you to flyy. You're jumpy. You've got your jumps backwards way on, Casey. Let's try this one more time. Fly! Yes! I flew! At last. We've gone too high. And now we've gone too far. See what happens now? You just can't. You can't get good flyers these days. You just can't. It doesn't matter what you try and do. Just can't fly for love nor money. Okay. Get the tough bricks going. And then we can sort of replicate this. That's not how I've got it over here, is it? No. We've got that going sort of 1 block away. So 1 block away. There we go. Hop. I left everything in the shulker box, didn't I? Actually, I need more resources. Because I don't think that I made enough hoppers. And I'm going to need 8, 16, 24 hoppers. And how many do I have? 9. Which means we definitely need more chests. And I'll probably end up going through like that many hoppers over the course of the series anyway, so the extras come in handy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then did I not make up the extra furnaces? I could have swore that I did. I just didn't grab everything that was important out of the chest, did I? Well, I have a friend who would call me a nana for that. But he's not here, so he can't. Heh. Powered rail there. Powered rail there. We gotta go back. I forgot to craft the chests. Well, I didn't forget to craft the chests. I forgot to craft the minecarts and chests. Somebody let me forget. So, minecart with chest, minecart with chest. There we go. Throw you down. Yeah, and throw you down. Okay. Then we've got a normal rail after it. And then, like, we'll do the same thing up here. It's going to be a bit more difficult to get up there. There we go. And I kind of want this to be universal. We could do like smokers and... Oh, man. I didn't think about that. Smokers and smelters either side. Then again, that would only be good for ore and food. At least this one's a little bit more universal. The problem when you go more than 8, I've noticed, is you tend to just start getting lost in production. It's like it ends up missing out 1 or 2 of them. And that's not something that we want. So, lever. And we should be able to go up here. Yeah, not around. Just like that. Hoppers on top. And thanks to the update that now changes the way the hoppers work, that's not what I wanted to do. We aren't actually going to cause much lag on the server by having these hoppers here. But I do need to remember how I did this side. So we've got like that. Yeah. And then we've got 1 back there. Sleepy time. So we can get rid of this, like, oh, I forgot what these were called now. I remembered them when I made them. That's the important thing. And where did I put... Get rid of that chest for now, so I can be back here. Okay, so there's 1 above this, which is a powered rail. So, like, there. And then, is it there? Yeah, that feels like right. Grab a powered rail. Powered rail, powered rail. No, don't do that. That's going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, but that's not much of a problem. I feel like this had to be built the other way. Oh, no, there we go. Look, it fixes itself. Creating a problem that doesn't need to exist. And then where did I place the levers here? On this side, okay. So it should be there and there. Switch, switch. Let's do a test. We're just checking to make sure the minecarts make it all the way there and all the way back. Like a glove. Send those 2 on their way. Yeah, and those 2 make it back. Okay. Let's make sure this thing is working. So I'm going to grab... I feel like I grabbed a stack of coal earlier. I don't actually really want to use coal, but... it's the only thing that I got. Coal is his for now. Throw some of this blackstone away in the fish. Just get rid of some of the bits we don't really need. But then I can grab some netherrack, which should be over here. Okay, and what we should see is if I throw into this chest half of the coal, half of the coal. And then into this chest up here, stack of nether brick. We should see that get distributed. Now the distribution might not be even. This one is not getting... I see. This bottom hopper is locked by having this power here. That is slightly problematic. Yeah, and we don't unpower it. So don't do that. we need to fix that issue. We definitely need to fix that issue. So we'll throw that off. Yeah, we'll throw this off, which then will actually not do what I want it to do. Get those both stopped. So if we power this block, we power the hopper. And I feel like if we were to power it from under here, we might alter the track up above. So let's see. Does that lock the hopper? There's another brick. Yeah, that hopper isn't grabbing the nether brick. So we can't power this block here. We can't power this block. Because anyway we power it, that hopper's going to get power. And I can't really power it. I mean, I could power this block, I suppose. But then again, it goes around a corner and they don't really connect. We might just have to use, like... Does that... I think we tested this and it didn't make it. I mean, it makes it quite slowly. If we didn't drop it down one... Like, how would that work? Let's give that one a try. If I was to just... take this, like, all the way around. I feel like we're going to get caught up on the ceiling above it here. And we should just be able to grab a powered rail from there. Grab the minecart and chest. Because this could have just been, like, the simple solution all along. Let's not do that. Let's grab the lever. No, the lever. Yeah, like, when it goes around the corner there... it gets caught. Yeah, it's getting caught on that corner there. I mean, we could, like, I don't use out there, like, we could run that one off of a slab. That could be an option. But let's poke through here. Let's make a couple of slabs and let's see if that solves the issue. If it doesn't, I'm totally fine with running, like, the rails at the bottom like we have been. Because we know it makes it in the end. I just want to try and make it a little bit better if we can. Like, if we were to take the slab there. And there. Then... you're, like, all turned around. Ah, I see what's going on. There we go. That solved that issue. Okay, excuse me, minecart, I'm busy. it would actively have to be these that are slabs. Which I know isn't the end of the world, but I feel like the original idea is probably what we should just go with. It was working. In design-wise, I feel like it's going to fit better. So we'll stick with it like this. Grab that, put that there. Now, there are definitely ways that we could go about getting it better. Just bear with me a second. Just gotta get cozy and comfy in the chair again. There we go. I mean, they're working. Was working. Where did that one get to? Oh, it's there. They get out of sync. I don't like it when they get out of sync. Right then. I mean, that smelted down a stack a lot quicker than what it's been stacking them down in the past, so. Now we get to detail this out some. And I definitely think like the first thing we need to do is get rid of these like pillars that we put in originally. Get rid of those. Grab those. I want my blackstone back. Yeah, we'll work on like a kelp farm in the near future. It's definitely on the agenda for sure. I need to figure out like how exactly I want to do this. We could keep with the acacia theme that we've been doing. Like I've got some acacia wood, I believe, yes. Yeah, and I kind of like the idea that we take... Where's my shovel gone? We put it away. That we take... Going here and here, we take some of the logs. Like there. And there. We could always like throw a log here. I know it blocks up one of the furnaces, but... I mean, that's something I normally do. I normally push this back one so I can have a pillar there, but I haven't done that this time around. That's a shame. And I don't feel like moving it all back right now. So... There's a part of me that wants to try something a little bit, like... funky here. Definitely doing something like this, and then do I have enough to bring this all the way through? I do indeed, yes. Okay, cool. Do that, and then grab this, strip this, and it just adds an extra level of like detail to this place, and I kind of like that. There's a block up there. I can't quite reach it. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need the block. I don't need the block. I don't need the block. The block's fine. We can leave it be. We're going to leave the block be. Totally leaving it be. Well, that didn't work out. We're going to leave it be now. That did not work out the way I intended. Where's my bed? I put my bed over here, didn't I? I've been sleeping in the same spot the whole time. How can I lose where my bed is? Okay, so now I want to see, like, do I have any blackstone? I don't think I have blackstone. Blackstone is something I don't have in a large quantity. No. Okay, so we've got deep slate. I should have plenty of deep slate, yeah. So we can make use of this, sort of this stage. I think like 3 out is perfect. And then like, I mean, this is going to be the back wall anyway, so. And then we've got the 3 on this side. So for the floor, we'll just do deep slate outside of here so it looks dark behind the smelter. And we'll do something inside to cover it up a little bit as well. Yeah, but we'll see. Now that looks good. And then, like, I mean, I've got some blackstone stairs, and I kind of like the idea that we have something going around here, but I don't think that's it. Do you know what I think would work? Shelves! Like, shelves would look so good going down there, but what shelves? Like, it'd have to be a dark wood, wouldn't it? It'd have to be a dark wood of some description. Let's first of all, like, fill this in. And I forgot to take this one out. Blackstone is just not something that we have in large quantities at the minute. So I can't use it as much as I would want to. Yeah, and I don't have a basalt delta near me in the Nether either. Like, when I did my hardcore forever world, in that world I made sure I picked a seed that had a basalt delta at the, like, Nether spawn. So as soon as I go in there, I've got one, but in this world I don't. So okay, we can just throw those behind there for now. And that does cover those up. And then, like, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go and make some tough stairs first. I don't think I made any on me. No. Okay. And grab some tough blocks as well. Because we could do, like, archway above the chest, but I don't feel that fits what I want it to be. So we'll just do that. And then I gotta be careful with the blocks that I take out here to replace with tough. Like, I feel like that one's got the lever on the back. That's the stair. So we'll just do a little bit of mix and match there. That's fine. That's fine. That works. So now we need to think about the outside. And honestly, the outside is going to be really simple. It's just going to be a mixture of cobblestone deep slate and deep slate bricks. It's the design that I've been using throughout the entire base. So there's no reason to sort of mix it up. I've got a bunch of blackstone in my inventory that I'm not using anymore, so we'll just grab that. And I would like a couple more stacks of that and that. There you go. I want to get this outside done first of all. Like, this is not needed. Now, we'll do a little bit of a design around it, I think. I think we'll use a lot of bricks at the top and then a lot of bricks at the bottom. And then sandwich in between it, like, oh. That's going to be problematic, isn't it? The lever's there. Is that lever there on this side too? I feel like it wasn't. Yes, it is. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. We'll just do that. That gives it a little bit of shape and design. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let's go efficiency on it. Feels like it doesn't. Feels like it's mining slowly. Maybe that's just me. And now I much prefer to texture my builds in creative, but that's not an option. Normally I build in a creative world and then I import using like Matica and then use the ghost to trace it, but this thing I'm just doing freehand. It's been a little while since I've done something freehand, so I am intrigued to see how this turns out. See how my building techniques have changed with the use of Matica. That is the question I want to answer. Give it that tough. I'll be honest, you know, we've been live now about an hour, and I wasn't expecting this to take this long. This was something I was expecting to have done within about 15 minutes. I often forget, like, I always plan, like, so long for a build, and then realize, actually, it's taken me a lot longer than I anticipated to do that build. And you would have think that I would have allotted more time to it, but I am dreadful for doing that. Now we're going to start getting to a lot of brick up the top here, I think. And then I might do some, like, struts on the side or something. Some crenellations like those, that's what I was looking for earlier. Although we do need to go at least one higher. But I don't want to bring it, I think, like, this is a height, the max height that I want to go to. And then we'll use this with acacia. Okay, just bear with me one sec. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to do like an acacia roof because we've got the acacia going on over there. Yeah, and it should be the easiest thing to do. So my acacia wood is over here. I should have plenty of the planks, yes. The logs, rather. Or the... Yeah, these things. Words. Words are not words in today. And we'll kind of like just pillow up, I feel like. So I am going to do it at this height that matches up with this, and I feel like we should put some slabs on top. But I'm going to be a little bit more concerned with what's going on top later. And is that going to interfere with that? I don't think so. I think we should be okay. We should be okay. Thought for a second that I'd run out. Now there are some like designs that I want to do inside as well, so quite eager to get started on doing some of the designs inside. I've got some really cool ideas for things that I want to do in there. Right, that does that. And now I need to go all the way around to the front entrance way to get inside. And that is dark. New torches. Bumps, don't spawn. Just hang on. Yeah, I'll be right with you. There we go, lantern, okay. So. I need some logs, and I don't have any acacia logs. So let's throw away some stuff that I don't need anymore. Yeah, let's go grab a few acacia logs. I'm not sure where I'm going to get some acacia logs from, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I've been slowly chipping away at the acacia trees on my land that's easy to mine. Right, I feel like we should only need about 20. A couple of trees should do it. Which is fitting, considering the time. And I hate leaving UFO trees, but sometimes these acacia trees can be a pain to knock down, so I may be guilty of leaving one or two. Oh, I love looking at it lit up over there. This is like the first real SMP that I've properly played on. I was a part of another SMP many years ago, but it had some good members, but it wasn't run as efficiently or as organized as this one is. This one's a proper good group. Yeah, I'm really glad to be a part of it. Some really sound members. Okay. So. Oh, my idea won't work. I mean, it might do. I mean, we could make it work. Like, let's do... If I do that, does that interfere with you? No, that doesn't interfere with you. Okay. So if we drag acacia logs along the top of each side... Where's my... Why are you there? What did I break? I broke something. Oh, who let me touch the redstone? I knew this would happen. I'm missing a lever. Someone stole my lever. Why would they do that? It was uncalled for. We got boat bandits. What did I lose earlier on? Ha! There we go. It back. I can't believe the lever bandits are about. It's my lever. Leave it alone. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Like, we could move that lever to underneath. But, you know, that is kind of what I wanted anyway, so. Next, do I have, like... I know I have dark oak. And I do have enough saplings to grow some dark oak. Did I forget to sleep? I don't know what Oyster's doing. He's on the brink of becoming an insomniac at this point. I hope he's having fun. Right, so we've got this. Now I need to kind of remember what I was doing. So the dark oak planks, let's make some dark oak stairs. I love the dark oak. Dark oak's such a nice wood. And this is going to be slightly different to what we've been doing in the base so far. But I want to section this off with dark oak like that. Like that looks quite nice. Make sure that all of that still works the way that we intend it to work. This is getting... It might be a case that we just do need to eat the bullet and say that we're just going to have 2 powered rails here. I think that's what we were going to do. And I just forgot to put the other powered rails in. Like, yeah, because that's just never going to make it. Can we give you a nudge? I nudged you the wrong way. Can I just... Nope, I can't crouch and jump up there. That's unfortunate. Oh, he's going to make it. It's going to make it. Looks like sometimes it makes it, sometimes it doesn't. Having the 2 there helps that. Definitely does. So yeah, I think we will replace these with doors. Just so we've got a way to go behind here. In case I ever need to deal with the levers. And now I want to deal with... I don't think we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so if we go like 3, like we could there. That's 2. 1, 2. Okay, where's my chains at? Where's my chains at? Chains should be in here. Yep. And I'm growing quite fond of these soul lights. Chain. Chain. Soul lantern. Soul lantern. And we get rid of the normal lanterns. Oh, those soul lanterns don't do a lot, do they? Throw a normal lantern down in the middle. That way it feels dark and dreary in here. But also works out. Okay, is that tree grown yet? Nope. Okay. That's alright. We have a solution. When trees don't want to grow in this world, we encourage them. There we go. See how easy that worked? And I need shelves now. The one thing that I would like to see added to Minecraft, I do it with the data pack in my single player world, but we're on a server here, so I can't really do it. Let's see if I can grab those. Is I'd like to see a different way of stripping logs. Like, don't get me wrong, this is easy and everything, but it's like 2 actions to get something that's becoming incredibly useful. Like, shelves are incredibly popular now. That's the wrong way. Why can't I just throw the logs into the sawmill? Like, why can't I throw them into here and then, you know, get myself stripped logs? Like, why is that not a thing? I would love for that to be a thing. And then this is what I wanted to do. I wanted the shelves down here. And then, you know, we could do like the shelves up there. Although everybody knows these are just vertical slabs. Since these have been added, I've used them so much. They're an incredibly useful building asset. I know this is supposed to be a case here, but... Oh yeah, that's going to pop off, isn't it? But like... It needs to have that pop of colour, you know, that changing colour tone, like that. Now the question is, do I want to add, like, the slabs here? And I feel like the answer to that is yes, I do. I definitely do. Big problem with that, though. I don't have any more dark oak wood. We got 3 dark oak saplings back. We need an additional 1. What do you think our chances are looking like? I'd say certain. Now I see one right there, look. Give me my sapling. My beautiful, precious sapling. Okay, there we go. Right, I've already got the bone meal on me. I was going to go and get the bone meal, but then I realised I had it on me. Now, the way I do this is I just hold the right click and the left click at the same time. It seems like the right click takes effect first. Makes stripping them a little bit easier. But I like the easy nature of being able to just do it in the sawmill. Like the grindstone, not the grindstone, the sawmill, stone cutter, that's what it's called. That's what it's called, the stone cutter. I use it every day and I forget what it's called. As is the way of the Minecrafter. Ready. Do not forget to come back and grab those leaves. I do not have any more saplings. Right, back into the auto smelter. Like, if I do that, can I come over here? I can. And I actually quite like that. But that needs to go. We're planning to put a door there. Now, I like the fact that mobs no longer spawn in, like, light level 7 or lower. And, since they did this with the F3 screen, like, I don't know where anything is anymore. So, yeah. I don't know what my light level is. I guess if something goes kaboom in the night, then something goes kaboom in the night. And I'm actually going to use... I could use copper doors. But no, I'm going to use acacia doors. Just to at least keep it in theme with the base somewhat. So this breaks a lot of what we've been doing in the base. Like, we've changed the color palette quite a lot. We've thrown things a little bit differently. So... I want to definitely make sure that it fits. Okay, let's turn this off. It's making too much noise. Now that that's done, do I have any? I do have stairs on me. Okay, cool. To the forgers. Now, I put my deep slate away, didn't I? Nope. Can I go with like polished deep slate here? And where's my firework rockets? Because we've got this looking a complete and utter mess. And I actually just want to keep this simple. I don't feel like there's a need to overcomplicate this. This isn't a part of the base that I want people looking at. So that sort of works. And if we were to take you out, you out, you out, you out, and you out. And I don't actually have any acacia. I have acacia stairs. I don't know how I feel about that lip. There's a part of me that doesn't hate it. There's a part of me that says like this. Even though we don't see this downstairs, it needs to fit in. Yeah, I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to keep that. I'm going to keep that. Why not? So there's a new wing added. Doesn't really need to be special from the outside. And my saplings. I forgot about these. I was like, don't let me forget about them. And I did. Trouble is now I've introduced a new block into the building palette. So... gotta remember that. We gotta remember that. Let's have a sleep. Now we need to put a lot of things away. Okay, I feel like we need like a redstone chest. Like that should definitely be a thing. Put in my rails, my redstone. Put everything into the chests. The gold, I don't even know why that's there. I'm still mixed up with my golden apples. The iron that I definitely didn't steal from the iron farm. There's a lot of stuff to put away. Well, there's not a lot of stuff. I shouldn't say there's a lot of stuff. There's a few bits. Deep slate. Mainly tough. Like, I use a lot of tough. Tough is such a great building block. Alright, we'll come back to sorting that dirt one out in a moment. Blackstone. I do try to keep organized. It doesn't always work out the way I'd like it to, but I do try to clean up after a project. I'll focus on the mining chest in a moment. That one's not a concern right now. Stone. stuff. And then I feel like I got something that goes in here. Got a few things that go in here. Leather. We got bone meal. We got mob drops. I feel like I got another mob drop. Yes. Fish. I think I just put mob drops into food. Throw the fish into the food. Yeah, I don't really actually have a chest for that. Kelp. We need a kelp chest. We definitely need a kelp chest. Mob drop. Redstone. More redstone. Sand. Was that acacia? That's jungle. It's time that I do this. I've been putting this off for a while. Jungle. There we go. I've like got the logs, the planks for all of them, but like when I was doing my storage room, I didn't have any jungle planks, so I just used that. And yes, I do store my saplings in with these, which is different to how I do it in my hardcore world. I know. Like, I know. It's different. Different worlds have different rules. Okay, so that one's empty. That one's empty. That one's got mining stuff in it. That one's empty. That one's empty. That one's not. Throw the shulker boxes into here. Like, if anyone on the server needs dirt, I got you covered. I got, like, a lot of this stuff. There we go. Which leaves just the mining chest. And there's a lot of redstone here. Throw that in there. The rest of the mining stuff can go in here. Yep. And we got a few bits and pieces for over here. Granite. Gravel. And I think this is regular deep slate. Yep. Perfect. That's all of those packed away. But unfortunately, it's like not the end of the organization that I want to do. Because now we've got that new smelter, this one can just be gone. And the trouble with this one is there's a lot of stuff over here. Like I just been, I'll be honest, I've been really idle. I've been too lazy to do this. Okay. If I'm gonna get all that XP, it's gonna go on something useful. Totally forgot that furnaces store the XP that you have inside them. Like, I wonder if there's like a hard cap on that. Because you know that too much of that's got to certainly lag the game out. Like if it's storing too much. Ah! We put a hole in my ground. There's a hole in my ground. I didn't put that there. I put that there. Well, at least we got a little bit of coal from that. 48 over here. 64 over there. Yeah, and we'll just throw a bunch of nether brick in there for now. Dried kelp. Nom nom nom. Yum yum yum. I actually wanted this for that block. Glass. Hey, freebie joined the game. And I got an itchy neck. Right, the forges go over here. Furnaces, sorry. Where's soul sand? I know I've got one for soul sand. I know I do. Sand, I'm going to put red sand in with sand. That's fine. Potatoes. Okay, I'm going to throw the chicken in with the meat here. Mob drops. Hoppers. bread. I love the bread. Look at all that lovely bread that we've got. Whatever shall we do with it all? Other than eat it, of course. There was like no need to fly that distance. This whole house needs to get torn down as well. Like, it's something that does need to go. What's that? Block of resin. I forgot I bought those. What's that? I knew I had a stack of firework rockets go missing. I was looking for them the other day when I had like 3 left, and I was looking everywhere. I was like, I know I had another stack somewhere. I couldn't find them anywhere. I thought I'd accidentally gone through them. How long's that chest been there? Has that chest like been there for ages? I've only just noticed that chest. Who put that chest there? Wait, do I have a dripstone? But I don't. Am I using you for anything? No. Congratulations, you dripstone. You have graduated. Mangrove. God, mangrove is such an annoying wood to gather. Like, I never ever want to gather it again. But I'm using it in my base, so I have to. You know, I'm tempted to build like a TNT mining farm. But we'll see, we'll see. We will see indeed. A couple more trips and we should be good. Should probably sell raw beef to the server, although I don't think anybody will have a use of it. So I'm just kind of holding on to it for like no apparent reason. I've not made use of resin in anything yet, and I kind of really want to. I feel like I definitely should be using it in my tree builds. They will put Faringal Azalea in there because I ain't got another chest for it. Quartz. Like, I still have, like, this was the very first wooden pickaxe that I ever made in the world. I keep the very first tool that I make in any world. It's something I always do. And Islag's got a museum, so maybe we should, like, donate that to the museum. Be a piece of history, Bloomcraft history. Is that bamboo planks? Yeah. I need to use bamboo planks. Oh, I need to hide those. I need to hide those. I did something with those a while back. I haven't seen the fallout yet. But I guess only time will tell. We got 10 views on the main stream. Had over 100 altogether tonight. It's been a relatively good stream for me. As we grow in numbers, fueled by thunder. Yes, I know, I can't sing, okay. Okay, I know. Oh yeah, one more trip and we should be done. Right, I've got to... Oh, this hole again. Oh. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. There's a hole in my ground, dear Liza. Something like that. Seeds. A name tag. How long have I had that name tag? I feel like I should have been paying more attention to that. Okay, let's throw everything in this chest. I want to go ahead and grab the rest of the stuff from over there, so we've got just all of it together, and then we can finish putting it away. Avoid the hole. Right, this way we can like grab all the blocks first. And I don't have to worry too much about anything else. I put the deep slate away, the cobblestone. We'll put also the... Do I have one for stone? I do have one for stone. Won't put the stone away in there, but we will put the cobbled stone away, the cobbled mossy stone. Throw the granite in there. Diorite. Dirt. We've got the acacia over here. Oak. Soul sand. And I probably should like start using dripstone. I've got a dripstone cave beneath my base, and like loads of access to dripstone, so it should be something that I should be using. Okay, that clears out most of those. I've got a bunch of wheat, like I got so much wheat for days. I just don't use it very much. Put that in there. We've got that stays with me. Like I have like a firework kind of rocket. I need to sort that out more. So I've got a firework one and a golden carrot one. Just haven't got around to it yet. You know, all these like bundles. Like we need to make use of those bundles at some point. Now I've been putting my cow heads with the mob drops, haven't I? Yes. There's no. I know I've got redstone in here, and I've kind of got redstone in another place as well, but that's fine. That's fine. Throw those away. Is there a flint and steel in there? What's that doing in there? That should be in there. Armor. Yep, you go in there. I knew I had some kelp somewhere, and I didn't use it all. I found it in the end, although I could have swore I had like a lot more than that. I think I saw something on the floor. Yeah, look, throwing away wheat. This stuff is important. I should probably start like using hay bales and stuff. I do want to start building like a city in here, so that could be a future project. I got lots of ideas for lots of things that I want to do in this world. It's one of those things like, where do you start half the time? And there we go. That is everything put away. And I'm actually going to take care of this shulker situation now while I'm thinking about it. Give me a piece of bone meal. What is the custom? I could have swore I only grabbed one piece of bone meal. Dye the shulker box white. Might build a creeper farm soon. We are running out of rockets, and the last time I checked that the rocket shop hadn't been restocked on the server. But there we go. We have now added in an auto smelter. And I did it all without the help of Lightmatica. I'm really happy with that. Now, there were some other projects that I wanted to work on today, but this project has already taken me an hour and a half, and it's currently 20 past 8 where I live now in the evening, and I've been working on YouTube related things all day. So I'm going to get to my usual perch where I sign off, and then we will call it a night. If you have enjoyed the stream, now is a perfect time to leave it a like, and it's also a perfect time to click subscribe. If you want to check out more of these Bloomcraft episodes, I do individual episodes that aren't live streams. Try to do at least one a week, and you'll see the building of this entire base within those. And if you're looking for anything a little bit extra when it comes to your Bloomcraft fix, well, in the description of every one of my Bloomcraft videos, you'll find every single member, including, where's my, that's the one I was looking for, including Oita, who is currently on. Hi, George. It's good to see you. I've come at a kind of a bad time, I'm afraid. I'm about to sign off for the day. We've just finished building a auto smelter. But yeah, Feel free to check out the other members, including Oita. As I say, I always try and point somebody out from the server in every episode. I think I'm slowly working through each one. I typically tend to watch them. We've had some concurrent viewers throughout the whole stream, which is really, really good. We've had good viewership in terms of my stream, so I'm really happy with how the stream turned out. I want to thank every single person who has watched the stream and who has been here from the get-go. And if you are watching this as a replay, then let me know that. Let me know in the comments that you're watching this as a replay. Let me know how many people actually watch my stream as a replay. But guys, thank you so much for just chilling out with me tonight and having fun. We are going to continue here on the Bloomcraft server in the future. Stay tuned. I'm planning to do another stream in just a couple of days. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. But as always, I'm KC. You are the awesome folks. And I shall see you in the next one.
I have a dream, that's all I need.